Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Alexander-Arnold. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's had it! Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Bale. Oh, the decent hit! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
But inscrit après 12 minutes de jeu par le numéro 13.
Lyon are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hernandez. Bale proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that's well seen too. Bale. Shifted upfield, and he was quick to react. And it's Baggio. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he stop it going out? And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. Referee's given a throw. Well, there's the clearance. Hernandez gets a good foot in there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once.
Lyon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Shevchenko. Bale. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Roberto Carlos. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Now Hernandez. Costa Curta. Messi. That's really well cleared. Here's Tala. Now Hernandez. Costa Curta. Back into the middle.
Lyon truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Some really good ball movement. Passes short and sharp. That's played into space. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri does well to get it back. That's Batistuta. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rodri gets it clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously, things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Baggio, and it's Xabi Alonso.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
There's the hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cafu. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the hit! That had everyone off their seats.
Batistuta probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lyon still trailing by one, and looking... And the shot! No, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's on his way, and the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Bale in acres of space out wide. Bale. Rodri.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Lyon are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game.
649.
They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
Lyon showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. And here's Shevchenko. That has been cut short. And they win it back again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he latch on to this? Cafu has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Xabi Alonso. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta, and he's surging through. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Bale. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Baggio. Xabi Alonso. Lyon are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Vieira with the clearance. Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Played back in. And now they can clear their lines. Hernandez.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 17, le numéro 16.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Le numéro 33.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Le numéro 25.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Changement. Temps additionnel.
Saliba getting this one clear. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Cher public,
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky in order to... Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Lyon with the corner, there first. Lyon have their second corner now. Lyon given another corner, so third corner of the game. That's an excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Zaire Emery goes steaming forward. And he's being shifted off it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence.
There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a decent clearance. That's a shade optimistic. Nuno Mendes. Adams is there to clear. De Bruyne. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bastoni. Cleared without hesitation. Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Davis. Zaire Emery. For De Bruyne. Dembele could try cutting inside here. Cleared away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Dembele clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Zaire Emery. Mbappe. And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game. Koundé getting this one clear. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Dembele. Well, he's seen that early. He's the certain... And the shot! Goal! Italy! And Italy score first. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Batistuta! Batistuta! Ah, he's given it... And another try! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
No, that's been intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. He's shifting through the... Decent hit! De Bruyne gets rid without sophistication. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nuno Mendes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Cambio en Italia. Número 10. Lo reemplazará.
Lyon get the second half started. Fernando Torres. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Koundé. Alexander-Arnold. Nuno Mendes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernando Torres. And that has been clubbed away. Bastoni. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Cleared without hesitation. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving through the middle. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Guardiola changes him with that pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta, who does have an assist to his name.
La cantidad de
Well played.
espectadores de este
That has
partido
snuffed out the
fue de
danger.
45.996.
Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Batistuta usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Oh, big chance! Danger averted for now. Lyon finding their passes. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread neatly. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Mendes clears. That's a sharp pass. Aim forwards. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's looking for the runner here. Costa Curta cuts it out. Bayer getting this one clear. De Bruyne.
Italy merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And Batistuta! Messi! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio en Italia. Número 8.
So,
Número
time for
23.
changes on both sides,
Número
actually.
6. Número 33. Entran número 22. Número 7. Número 13.
Palmer gets a
número
foot in
9.
here.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Deftly done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well timed, excellent interception. Adams can get it clear. Nice sequence of passes, this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's looking wide. Caught offside that time. And it's Drogba. Spread it left. Pedri.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sure. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
Could be danger here! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, terrible mistake. Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, shooting chance! He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Same again, same outcome.
Lyon really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's Fernando Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. And here's Torres. Engages, and Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, easy pickings there. He's picked his way through. And here's Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar. Who played through for the wide man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Gullit. So it is still 0-0. Rijkaard. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Bellingham takes a look up, tries to get it clear. Now it's Torres. Can he get onto this? Messi gets into some space. Belletti. And Dijk gets it away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short. Has a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Now there's a fun. Eto'o! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this...
And pull it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass.
Lyon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Torres is the guilty party there. Gullit. Eto'o! Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be a throw-in. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Lyon certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Neymar, he has found the way through. And he was alert to it. And it's Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he thumps it clear. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Zinchenko. Pullet. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cleared without complication. Here's Vieira. Pullet. To stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos dar os parabéns ao sócio torcedor que comemora seu aniversário hoje. Substituição em andamento.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lyon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira with the foul. Nuno Mendes. He gets big. It's in for the pieces. Danger averted for now. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belletti. Koundé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It looks a good ball through. Neymar goes steaming forward. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Pretty robust defending.
Público
That's
presente
really well
na partida
maneuvered.
de hoje. 29.514 espectadores.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And they've got a throw. And that should get the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shakhtar concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substituição em campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Substituição.
Cristiano Ronaldo climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Sané looking to be a menace in the final third. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Lyon perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Neymar! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Pete.
There's the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Has a look and plays it forward. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Lyon really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Bellingham. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! No mistake. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Lyon give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And now they can clear their lines. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Eto'o. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.